Hey guys, welcome back to another Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery live stream. So sorry for the short little delay there, just a couple of little technical things I needed to figure out. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome evening, and today Delphi is, well, she's going to become a BEAUXBATONS student. Well, sort of, because we are staying at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, so that is not really changing. We are going to be having some fun with a new student or potential student, so we're going to try and find out whether she actually wants to attend Hogwarts or does she have something else in mind. Now, a quick little recap of everything I've done so far, like lately. In year 3, we got the quest to become an animagus, so Delphi became a bird. I have done a live stream for that if you guys want to check that out. The previous live stream, though, was Chapter 2, Boggarts and Butterbeer. After that, we are going to be progressing. After this live stream, we are going to be moving on to Chapter 3. It is going to be a big one, just like tonight. It's going to be huge. It is going to take quite a bit of time to get through all of this. If you guys didn't know, it's about 2.5 hours. Yep, 2.5 hours worth of content. I was a little bit surprised myself, so be prepared for a very long live stream. Hopefully you guys are up for the challenge. So here is the new adventure here, hosting the BEAUXBATONS. Penny's tasked you with convincing her visiting BEAUXBATON Penfriend to transfer to Hogwarts. Make a good impression to earn your very own BEAUXBATONS uniform and a special gift for your dorm room. That awards you gems, so that'll be something that we will be checking out in Chapter 3 in the dorms. It is currently not there, the reward, so I'm just waiting hopefully to find out whether it's going to be coming a little later in an update or what sort of has gone on with that. So shout out to Amanda for being here in the live chat. I'm feeling good, still having a little bit of problems with my voice, but hopefully it won't hinder me too much for this. So meet Penny's Penfriend in the Great Hall, so let's head in. So we have under 4 days to, well, exactly 4 days, depending on when you guys got the quest. So again, this is a limited time one. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. Hey Kat, how's it going? So we have 4 parts to this particular side quest, limited time side quest. It's a little bit unique. As you guys can see, I've got a couple other ones that I will be progressing towards, but a little bit later on. So that's more in Chapter 3. We'll be working on that. So here we are in the Great Hall. Here's Marula. I bet I'm not just the best witch at Hogwarts, but at all the wizarding schools. We'll see about that. Barnaby, is the French toast at BEAUXBATONS just called toast? Facepalm. Total facepalm. Andre, Hogwarts could learn a thing or two from BEAUXBATONS uniforms. Is he a guy into fashion? Just wondering. Here we go. Penny, is this the visiting Penfriend you wanted me to meet? Yes, Delphi, this is Aurélie Dumont. Oh my gosh, my inner French is coming out. Bonjour. This is gonna be cool. Aurélie is a student at BEAUXBATONS Academy of Magic in France. Yay! We're in the same year, and she's even a potions whiz like me. You must be Delphi Diggory. Penny has told me so much about you. Good things, I hope? But of course. Yeah, if they weren't, what's Penny up to? Oh no, you're driving. That's okay. You can listen. You won't miss anything because I will read everything out to you. So, what brings you to Hogwarts, Aurélie? Aurélie is thinking of transferring from Beauxbatons to Hogwarts. Sorry, I'm just so excited that I might get to go to school with you, Aurélie. I can't say her name the other way, like Aurélie, I guess it would be in English. Moi aussi. Me too, Penny. But before I make my decision, I want to see if Hogwarts is the right for me. You're in good hands, Aurélie. Penny is an excellent guide to Hogwarts. It's going to be interesting going from Canadian, UK, and French. About that, Aurélie, do you mind if Delphi and I talk privately for a moment? Kicking her out already. Bye. It is not a problem, Penny. I will go and look around a bit. That's funny. Sorry, I was laughing. You guys are driving. I told Aurélie you were going to show her around. Me? Why? Wouldn't you rather do that? I really wish I could, but Aurélie visits is coming at a bit of a bad time. I've got an important potions project that's due soon. If I want to have any hope of turning it in on time, I need to devote my entire focus to it. Have you tried asking Snape for an extension? Jokes. Have you? Good point. Aurélie should make the most of her time at Hogwarts and experience everything there is to offer before she decides. She's not going to get that watching me do schoolwork all day. I understand, but Aurélie and I hardly know each other. That's nothing a quick chat can't fix. Good point. I suppose it can't hurt to get to know a potential future classmate. Alright, I'll talk to Aurélie. Aurélie? Great! I'll go get her. Alright, so here is the first quest. So this one here is 1 hour. Get to know Aurélie. So we only need 1 star in this to pass the class. And all we get is coins from it. I'm basically maxed out. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna chat, listen. Oh, wow, we already got our first star. Kapow. Writing. What are you writing, Kat? Are you writing an essay? A book? What is it? Curiosity. Success. Penny, I thought about it while we were talking, and I've decided I will be Aurélie's guide to Hogwarts after all. Good on you, Delphi. I'm so glad. What about showing Aurélie around Aurélie around excites you most? That doesn't even make any sense. I don't know what they wrote there. The opportunities to help you, a chance to learn about BEAUXBATONS, an opportunity to promote Hogwarts. This is a great opportunity to hear about BEAUXBATONS and what being a student there is like. You don't often get to meet and learn from someone from another school. That's why I signed up to get a Penfriend in the first place. If you show me around Hogwarts, I would be happy to tell you about life at BEAUXBATONS. I appreciate this, Delphi. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oui, it is quite a generous offer. I am eager to see the rest of the school. Then let's get started. Since potions class is next, we'll head there first. Excellent. Allons-y. Yes, we do get an outfit from this, and we do get a little something that apparently gives some rewards in our dormitory that hasn't showed up yet. So we're going to take Aurelie to potions class, because obviously she loves potions, so she needs to go there first. Marula, you should take a hint from Penny's Penfriend and consider a transfer yourself. Why can't Marula and I be friends? Just a random Slytherin student. I heard the food at BEAUXBATONS is amazing. And Snape, don't think I didn't notice you sneaking in here late, Aubrey. Alright, here we go. Oh, we don't get to start yet. So, this is the Hogwarts Potions classroom. It is darker than I imagined. Oh, does one find anything in here? Let's just say the wand lighting charm gets a lot of use. There you are, Delphi. I was worried you'd miss potions. Ugh, Rowan. We need a new friend, guys. Seriously. I knew a potions class without augury sounded too good to be true. Who's this? Rowan, Marula. This is Aurélie Dumont. She's Penny's Penfriend from BEAUXBATONS Academy of Magic. Pleased to meet you. I am considering transferring to Hogwarts, so Delphi is showing me around. Hogwarts is the best! You're going to love it here. Are you looking forward to seeing anything in particular? Actually, I am quite interested in meeting your potions professor. Professor Snape, but we're trying to leave you with a good impression of Hogwarts, and he's and he's behind you. Choose your next words carefully, Augury. A rather good ambassador for the Hogwarts teaching staff. Oh, jeez. Smooth. I assume you have a good reason for bringing a non-student to class. Actually, Professor, I was hoping Aurélie could stay and observe our potions class. You see, she's... I am well aware of who she is. What I am not aware of is why that means you can break class rules. After all, your presence is bad enough, Augury. Why should I allow another distraction in my class? Aurélie admires you. Aurélie is gifted. I'll leave you alone. What sounds like the best answer to you, I guess, is what I would like to ask you guys that are watching. I don't know what flattery, is that gonna do it? Because Aurélie is the best potioneer in her class back at BEAUXBATONS. When I told her how advanced your potions class is, she was excited to put her skills to the test. Oui, I would love the opportunity to challenge myself in your class, Monsieur Snape. Oh my gosh, Monsieur Snape, that's not gonna go well. Well, I never turn down an opportunity to humble an ego. Very well, you may stay and sit in on my class. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Snape. Thank you. Now hurry and take your seats so I can start my lesson. Yikes. Alright, so 10 potions, 1 hour, but we only need 1 star to pass this. So technically, we don't need more than a tiny bit of energy, which is literally what I just did. Yep. Okay, well, I will tell you why my French accent is spot on, but I need a little bit of a break here in my clip, so just give me a minute to answer that question. You look disappointed, Aurélie. Was the class that bad? Au contraire, it was quite informative. It is just, how do I put this? I had hoped we would be studying alchemy in potions. Alchemy? I love alchemy, and I thought this was an opportunity to learn even more about it. Unfortunately, Aurélie, we don't know much about alchemy. That is going to make things difficult. But Hogwarts has plenty of other interesting classes you can take right now. Rowan's right. We can go over them while we continue our tour of the Hogwarts grounds. Alright, so I guess that is what is next. So we're going to tour the courtyard. Alright, so I may know French, guys, but Parisian French. So, yeah, kind of the first part of my life, that's sort of what I spoke. So that's kind of why. And I had an amazing French tutor growing up. So, yeah, and she was from Paris. I have ancestors in France, so it works out actually quite nicely for me. If you guys don't think that my French accent's any good, well, I would be surprised and disappointed. Yeah, in terms of the British one, I don't have much except maybe a little tiny bit of dating experience for a long time, and not anymore, but past thing. And my grandfather actually is from London, so we used to practice a lot when I was a kid just for fun. Giggles! So again, hopefully you guys are enjoying a bit of the French. This is the courtyard, Aurélie. We come here often between classes to hang out and get a bit of fresh air. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard to go in between the two, the French and the UK English. It is difficult. There's a great view of the clock tower if you look up. Plus, the fountain is a great reading spot, and in the autumn, there's a pear tree that grows delicious pears. Wow, Rowan. I see. Je suis désolée, Delphi. I am sorry. I'm just upset we will not learn more about alchemy. I know you're disappointed, but let's talk about the other classes offered here. You might find something else you're interested in. Thank you, Amanda. Making my night. It's not intentional. It's just what happens. The problem is though, my French is like, just speaking in general over the years, it's gotten a bit rusty. But I find that as I go in between, like speaking, now when I do speak French and then English, I have trouble pronouncing my English words as it is. So with the French accent, like just, it's not even speaking French, but I'm noticing it's a kind of similar. I'm kind of forgetting certain things about English. I'm like, what's that word? I totally know what that is because I say it all the time. And then it's like, yeah, it's so dumb, but totally part of my childhood confusion. And there you have it. Yeah. But I actually I do enjoy the BEAUXBATONS being here, and I love their outfits. Love it, love it, love it. Now, Delphi needs a new look for this. I have kind of decided, since this is a newer outfit that I actually didn't even realize that I got from one of those little, like, limited time, like, outfit reward events, you know, where we do classes to get an outfit. This is one apparently I won that I didn't even know I won. So yeah. Anyways, I won it, and I thought it kind of reminded me a little bit of like combination of like divination and Madame Maxime a little bit. I don't, like, at the time I didn't know we were gonna run into her or what was the deal. So I just decided to put her in this. I figured it was like a little kind of bit of a combination of both. Looking back, if I had have like kind of really looked at this outfit, I would have said, oh my gosh, does this mean like, you know, Madame Maxime is coming to Hogwarts, or like, what's the whole deal? But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Again, it's kind of divination, kind of Madame Maxime. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I feel like it's a bit of both there. But you can totally let me know here in the chat. LOL, I'm like, okay, yeah, wow. What? Which part are you wowed about or not wowed about? Well, Aurelie, did any of those classes sound interesting to you? And she doesn't give up. We're not on Disney, girl, so we get to do a little bit more ridiculous stuff. Aurelie, are you paying attention? Oh, oui, sorry. Oh, right, that's totally the French. I was just thinking that I would like to look around the courtyard by myself, if that is all right. I suppose, but why? That is a good question. It will help me picture myself here. Yeah, garbage. I think at this point I wasn't believing her. I will only be a minute. I promise. Garbage. She's lying to us. There's something off about Aurelie. What do you mean? We went over the classes we take at Hogwarts for her benefit, but instead of asking questions, she doesn't care. Aurelie seemed more interested in searching the courtyard. Don't you think that's odd? It is strange you're overthinking things. Well, it's a little bit of both. But I think we want to go with your overthinking things, because it's Rowan and nobody likes Rowan. You're probably overthinking things, Rowan. Changing schools is a big decision. Aurelie has a lot to consider, and we're throwing everything at her at once. Hi, Stacy. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. It's a long stream, so don't worry. She's probably just overwhelmed and needs some time to process it all. That makes sense, but I'm still going to keep an eye on her. Merci, Delphi. Rowan, I am ready to continue the tour. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Thanks for being here. Why don't we go to Chimes' classroom next? You might like to see what a well-lit classroom looks like. I love that. She looks like she belongs in like the Christmas Carol. You know, like, yeah. The ghost of Christmas future. Tour the Chimes classroom. All right, off we go. Delphi is a suspicious one, but at the same time, we just, I don't know. I have a thing against Rowan. She's trying to be too much like Hermione, and that annoys me a little bit. And I wish we could pick our friends. That I'm just saying, I wish we had some sort of influence with that. So this is the Chimes classroom. It is cozy. It's a pity Professor Flitwick isn't around. You'd love him. He's one of the nicest professors at Hogwarts. That is true. Sometimes when you're in a real state, he'll even make cupcakes and do a little dance to cheer you up. Because she doesn't eat cupcakes. If you'd like, we can find him and ask him to walk you through the charms we're learning this year. That sounds nice, but would you mind if I look around instead? Are you sure you wouldn't rather go talk to Professor Flitwick? You'd be one of your main professors if you transfer. Perhaps later. Go ahead, Aurelie. Delphi and I need to talk anyway. Because Rowan's suspicious. She's right, but whatever. Merci, Rowan. It's just because she's pretty and Rowan is jealous. What did you want to talk about, Rowan? Aurelie, actually. Don't tell me you're still suspicious of her.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Delphi, she's up to something. Pay attention to the way she acts while she tours the classroom. You'll realize I'm right. I feel like Rowan should have been saying that, not Delphi, but it says you, so it is Delphi saying it, so not quite sure. Oh, we got 2 cats here in the stream. All right, so we're watching Aurelie. So we're observing her, I guess, for an hour. We do need full stars, so you guys need to make sure that you have, obviously, full energy for this. This game, depending on what device you are playing on, you can obviously Google it, go to your app store and Google it. It's Harry Potter HOGWARTS Mystery. Now, this quest will not appear right away in your game. You will need to be a little bit more advanced. If the quest does not pop up for you and you feel like you are more advanced, it could be just because maybe your attributes aren't high enough and you're not far enough along sort of in your years at Hogwarts. So usually it's around year 2 that whole process sort of starts. I think it's like chapter 2, I believe, or something. So just kind of be aware of that. What do you think? Suspicious, right? I've done videos and like I show you guys when it actually unlocks, so you guys can obviously watch those if you're not sure. You might be right, Rowan. Aurelie looks less like a prospective student touring a classroom. Oh no! She's standing right there, guys. And more like someone who's actively searching for something. Now she's suspicious. Now that I think of it, a lot of Aureli's behavior seems off. Guys, I can see her hand in the corner. She's totally standing right there. If I were considering transferring to a new school, I'd want to know everything I could about it. Oh, love that face, Delphi. Love it. But she hasn't been interested in anything we've told her about Hogwarts on our tour. Exactly. It's almost as if Aureli isn't interested in transferring to Hogwarts at all. But if Aureli doesn't want to go to Hogwarts, why did she come here? To search for the cursed vaults, to appease Penny, to spy on Hogwarts. Obviously cursed vaults, but yeah, because she's heard of us, because we are so awesome. She might have heard about the cursed vaults and come to search for them. Aureli did say Penny told her all about me. That could have included my search for the cursed vaults. Uh-oh, worry. That would explain why she seems like she's hunting for something. Still, without concrete proof, we can't be sure Aureli is up to anything other than what she says. We better... She's been standing there the whole time, guys. She heard everything. Better... Oh, wait. This is Aureli. Better what? Better continue the tour before it gets too late. Actually, that may have to wait. Why? Madame Maxime, our head mistress, sent me an owl with a request to meet with you, Delphi. When did the owl come in? While we were in Chimes? Don't think so. She wants to see me. Why? She says it is time she returns our hospitality and teaches you about life as a Beauxbaton student. But whatever you do, do not ask about her size or whatever. She is a half-giant. She is quite sensitive. Duly noted. Now, alright, now come on. Madame Maxime is waiting in the Great Hall. Gosh, I'm having so much trouble going between all the accents. Mine, my French, and my UK, which is the weakest link. But it's so hard to go from UK to French. Who knew it was so hard? You guys just try it for fun. Try it for fun in the car while you're driving. So I know a couple of you are driving. Try it. It's quite interesting. Part 1 is complete, hosting the Beauxbatons. So let me know what you guys think of part 1. Was it any good? Hosting the Beauxbatons, part 2. While learning about life at Beauxbaton, you convince the mysterious Aureli to open up. Dun 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 dun. So that wasn't too difficult, to be honest. The quests were pretty easy. There was no wait time in between any of the quests, so really easy to kind of get through part 1, which you do get a gold reward for doing that. It does work out quite nicely, having some gold if you are sort of new to the game or newer. But I'm maxed out on gold, so it does mean nothing. So we are going to meet Madame Maxime in the Great Hall, so it is a good thing that we are dressed for the part. So the Meet Hagrid thing, guys, if you guys keep seeing that, it is a side quest that I still have to do. So yeah. Ben, transferring to a new school sounds scary. Okay, he's another one we can just get rid of. Rowan and Ben. They're just absolutely useless in this game. I'm telling you. Gryffindor lad. It's not student anymore. And here I thought Hagrid was tall. Yeah. Marula. I asked Madame Maxime if she was a half-giant, but she just scolded me and stormed off in a huff. Yeah, because you insulted her. Sorry. Alright, this silliness is coming out. It is getting close to that time of night, guys. Yep. I'm a bit of a night owl in ways, and I get super silly. Yeah. Can happen all hours of the day, but usually at night. Penny, I thought you were busy with your potions project. Her look says it all. She's like, oh, Penny's here, oh my god. I couldn't miss an opportunity to meet the headmistress of BEAUXBATONS. Besides, I think I've earned a break by now. I love my voice for Penny. It's totally appropriate. I am happy you could come, Penny. As am I. Oh my gosh, she's so tall. This is so creepy. Delphi, Penny, I would like to introduce you to Madame Maxime. Let's all look up in horror that she's taller than Hagrid. It is a pleasure to meet you too. See, don't we kind of look like we match her a little bit? And guys, this was totally unknowing of this quest. Likewise. Wow. Aurélie warned me, but I didn't picture you being this huge. Delphi, can I like totally disown you right now? Like, why would you say that? Whether you got warned or not, why would you say this? Excusez-moi. Oh my god, she's gonna eat us! For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yep, see, she knows it. This hugely into fashion. I see. So, what brings you to Hogwarts, Madame Maxime? I had some school matters to discuss with Dumbledore anyway. So I thought I would take this opportunity to escort Mademoiselle Dumont on her visit. Which brings me to my reason for calling you here. Yeah, she is in so much trouble, right? Mademoiselle Dumont tells me you and Mademoiselle Haywood have been great hosts. I feel like she needs a really deep voice for this. To show my gratitude for showing her around and making her feel welcome. She's got big lungs, you know? Can come out deep. I would like to return the favor by showing you what life at BEAUXBATONS is like. That would be great, Madame Maxime. Wow, you're alive, Delphi. Good job. In fact, I volunteered to show Aurélie around because I was interested in learning more about BEAUXBATONS. Can we please transfer? I'm sure you must have all sorts of questions about BEAUXBATONS. What would you like to know most? What the castle's like? What are you known for? Are you all this good looking? Oh my gosh. It's so difficult. I wish we could choose all three, guys. What did you guys go with? What is BEAUXBATONS Castle like? Oh my gosh, the nerd. But I actually want to know. I want to know what it's like. And she's gonna invade it one day, right? It is a chateau composed of 4 floors, surrounded by luxurious gardens and mountains. Truly a sight to behold. Only 4 floors? Do you have any idea how many staircases Hogwarts has? At mealtimes, would nymphs even serenade us in the dining chamber while we eat? It sounds beautiful. Can we go on a visit? I want to visit. It is particularly the parks which were donated in part by legendary alchemist Nicolas Flamel and his wife. Okay, sorry, I'm getting way too excited. I need to stop doing this, but this is what I do when I'm excited. Or I jump up and down, but I can't jump up and down right now. We built and named our fountain in their honor, you know. If you're interested in learning more about him, just ask Aurélie. And she will inform us. She knows everything there is to know about Nicolas Flamel and his alchemist work. Does she now? I think we need to recruit her to Voldemort's side. Talk can only teach them so much about us, Madame Maxime. She's like, let's change the subject because we don't want them to find out why we're really here. Would it not be better to instead let them experience our culture firsthand? Oh, yes. Please take us. Excellent suggestion, Mademoiselle Dumont. We shall teach them how to enter like a Beauxbatons student. Coolest thing ever. Can we please just do this every time we enter the Great Hall? Because clearly it is like the best thing ever to actually do. Alright, so we only need 1 star for this guy. But we do have 3 hours to do it, so you guys can get full stars if you want to, and we can watch Aurélie do her, like, Beauxbaton thing, you know? I mean, we can even practice it, too, if we are particularly interested, which, clearly we should be. So how many of you guys actually did this side quest? Like, or the limited time side quest? It's kind of a little bit strange, but I love it. I think we need more quests like this, definitely. I think the next one we should probably be getting... Can you guys guess what it could be for? I'm thinking, you know, maybe we could... I don't know, though, if it would work. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we can look like Igor Karkaroff and make it, like, work. I don't even know. But it would be really cool. We have taught you everything we can. Now, all that is left is for you to give it a try, Mademoiselle Augury. Yay! Okay, guys, just fair warning. This is, like, the best part of the entire video. So, please watch your screens. All right, here it goes. But honestly, I saw this and I was like so scared. I was like, I have to trace this. Oh, look at how good this is, guys. Watch. Yay! Go Delphi! Magnifique. Oh yeah, strut your stuff. You look like a true Beauxbaton student, Delphi. What's the side quest with Andre, Amanda? I want to know what it is. Thanks, Madame Maxime and Aurélie. I had fun. Me too. I'm glad I decided to take a break from my work to come. But there is still one last Beauxbaton custom you two must experience to be truly immersed. Meet me at the training grounds. It is time to meet Beauxbaton's beloved Abrax and winged horses. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Amazing. This is going to be so cool. Tend to the Abraxans. So we have to go to them ASAP before they become restless. There isn't any time limit though. You guys can leave it or go to it straight away. Doesn't really matter. There hasn't been any sort of limit in terms of like quests, like, oh no, you only have 3 hours to do this particular quest. So there isn't anything like that. Like to get to a quest, I guess is more what I should be saying. But definitely always the timing on the actual quests themselves. So you don't have to, like, when she says come now before they get restless, doesn't mean you guys actually like have to go straight that second. You can wait till your energy's full. Your Braxton wing horses are beautiful, Madame Maxime. Merci beaucoup, Mademoiselle Augury. I bred them myself. Do you always use the Braxtons to travel? We need to try wizarding tournament right now. Oui, flying in a giant carriage pulled by a dozen Braxtons is a Beauxbaton tradition. I had intended for you to simply meet the Abraxans, but I am afraid I must ask another favor of you too. Guys, they're huge. Look at them. They're bigger than Madame Maxime. Would you mind helping me tend to my Abraxans? To be honest, I didn't realize they were that big. I mean, hers, yes, but just in general. I assumed an attendant would be available to help carry for them, but Dumbledore informs me the keeper of the grounds agreed. I believe his name it was, is away on Hogwarts duty. Oh, no, they never actually get to meet. No, how could Dumbledore let this happen? Or I should say Dumbledore. I love how they even spelt it like that. They didn't even hold back on it. They went full out accent on her. And you care of magical creatures, Professor, is apparently predisposed with something else. I would be happy to help, Madame Maxime. In fact, I actually have experience working with an Abraxan in the Magical Creatures Reserve, because we own one. I don't know if that makes any difference with what's said there, but... Excellent. Then I know my precious horses are in good hands. I'd like to help too. Magnifique. I shall take care of the Abraxans' drink. They only take single malt whiskey, you know. I still feel I could go like a little lower for her, but I don't think my voice can do it today. The rest I will leave up to you, Mademoiselle Dumont. Please show them what to do. Just do it now. Oui, Madame Maxime. Penny, Delphi, just follow me, my lead. What's the quest with Andre, Amanda? I need to know. I'm so curious now. Care for the Abraxans. So this is a 3-hour quest, but you only need 1 star to pass. So realistically, guys, you know, if you got to leave your game for a bit, just get to that 1st star and just kind of get it over with when the quest does come up. Now this quest is very, very long. You are looking at about playing your game definitely for about 2 hours. I would say the other half an hour, 40 minutes that's added to obviously this stream is just sort of me talking, taking the clips a little bit slower and that kind of stuff. Obviously just because I'm showing it and talking about stuff. But you're definitely looking at about 2 hours of your time at the very least to kind of get through everything. Unless you're just like clicking your screen and don't care about the dialogue, you're just like zoom through everything. Then obviously it's not really going to matter that much. But yeah, you guys, this is like the coolest quest. Look at how small they are. They can barely even reach the torso of the Abraxans. Like, this is so amazing, guys. Like, the animations for this, I'm so, so happy. This is something that, like, this game totally needs right now. I feel like another limited time, like, side quest that we could incorporate is, like, to join the Quidditch team. that would be obviously like really, really cool, but we'll see. All right, so we are done that one. We also need Durmstrang, just saying, as a side quest. The outfit will be super ugly, but it'll be cool. Even while attending to the Abraxans, Aurelie has been searching for something. Uh-oh, Penny heard. What about Aurelie, Delphi? Nothing, Penny. Just talking to myself. Uh-oh. I find that hard to believe, considering you've been staring at Aurelie this entire time. Is something the matter? Mention Aurelie's odd behavior. Keep quiet about her. I think we should be honest with Penny. If it was Rowan, I would say keep quiet. But since it's Penny, and we like Penny, we're going to tell her the truth. The truth is, Penny, I'm worried Aurelie lied about being interested in transferring to Hogwarts. In fact, I'm convinced she's really here looking for something. That's not possible. You must be mistaken or confused. Uh-oh. It's not just me, Penny. Rowan thinks so too. In fact, she proposed the idea. I didn't believe it either, but the more I thought about it, and the closer I watched Aurelie, the more it made sense. She's got to defend herself now with Penny, or she's going to lose her friend. All those friendship points. Bye-bye. Oh my god, look at her face, guys. Well, you and Rowan are wrong. Oh my god, she's like totally got the baby face. Little pudgy cheeks. You just don't know Aurelie like I do. Spend some more time with her, and you'll see you've made a mistake. Yeah. Penny, I just don't want you to get your expectations up about Aurelie transferring to Hogwarts. I understand, Delphi, but I just can't support you on this. I have a potions club meeting to get to. Tell Aurelie I'll see her later. Oh, we've hurt Penny. Oh, no. She'll forgive us. She has to. Where did Mademoiselle Haywood go? I had hoped to thank you both for doing such a fine job tending to the Abraxans. She had to run to a potions club meeting, but she said she'd see you later, Aurelie. Gotta seem fake happy now. It is a pity we could not show you more of what Beauxbatons has to offer. But short of taking you there, I'm not sure what more I can do. Take us there, please! I want to go. Forget Delphi, I want to go. Actually, there is a way I can experience Beauxbatons' curriculum without ever leaving Hogwarts. So long as Aurelie is up for a duel. Yes, it's happening. A duel. I always am. Perfect. We want her recruited to the Death Eaters Club. Then it's settled. Make your preparations and we'll meet back up in the courtyard. Assuming she knows how to get there. Actually, she knows how to get there now. We were there just before this, so yep. Oh, now Madame Maxime is about to change her mind. So let's go now, so we don't have to worry about that. Kat, I hope you can totally play this game on one of your devices. Your Android should be able to 150%. you can play on, like I played on, actually I have my backup game on the iPad. Like in case I lose everything, at least I've still got Delphi going through some of the stuff. I know I won't have like all the outfits or whatever, but I do have some of that kind of stuff. I do play on my older iPhone, so it fits full screen. It doesn't really work for DMK because it's a bit more of a faster game pace than this one. Remind me again why you want to duel Mademoiselle Dumont. In a duel, you make use of everything you've learned to win, correctly? Yeah, Android should definitely, guys. Oui. So, what better way to see what spells a Beauxbaton student in my year would learn than by dueling? She's got a point. You have to admit that it does make sense, Madame Maxime. Still, as headmistress, I am not sure I can allow this. But you will. Think of it as an opportunity for Aurélie and me to learn from each other, Madame Maxime. Come on. Wands up, guys. Besides, you'll be here to supervise, and we'll keep it friendly and purely academic. Now she's got to sound super convincing. All right, Mademoiselle Augury, you and Mademoiselle Dumont may have your duel. Wands up! Yes! I would be lying if I were to say I did not want to show off Beauxbaton's history of excellence in dueling. Oh, but Professor Flitwick and Bill Weasley, so much better. Great, but before we begin, I thought we could make things interesting. Uh-oh. You have my attention. What did you have in mind? Just a friendly bet. If you win, you must join me for lunch. Is this a date? But if you win, I'll show you around the hidden and secret parts of the Hogwarts castle.
Oh.
Très intéressant. Very interesting. Oh my gosh. Alright, Delphi, let us duel. But I warn you, I do not intend to lose. Because you want to go on a lunch date with us. Obviously. Alright, here we go, guys. We are going to duel Aurélie. So, recommended attributes, 12 for courage, 11 for empathy, and 12 for knowledge. So in other words, please just have them above 15 in order to actually do well. I mean, you can still win, but you might have to do it more than once if they are 12 or below. Alright, well, that was weak. Throwing a bottle at us. She's not a bad dueler, though. I will give her that. It should show up, Kat. Otherwise, you can Google it in Google. Just Google, like, Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery to play on Android. And if you do that on your device, it should come up as something that will take you to your app store to download it. I know there are sometimes those things like if you search a particular app, they are really hard to find unless you do that. I'm trying to think of an example, but I have had that happen before where it actually just doesn't show up. Oh gosh, it's a really, really popular, it's Instagram. On my my iPhones and iPads, it never ever shows up unless I Google it to download it. I don't know what it is, but it's the only way. So you guys should be able to to do that if you guys are having trouble. So I win, obviously. So we are taking Aurélie to a free lunch that Hogwarts is providing. I can admit when I have lost good duel Delphi. Yes, attributes do take time to level up. So if you do more work in year 1, I would say you're better off. Spend a lot of time in year 1, guys. Bravo, Mademoiselle Augury. It is clear your studies here at Hogwarts are paying off. Tell me, how do you approach a duel? What strategy you most like to use? I like to be aggressive, I like to be sneaky, I like to be defensive. Obviously aggressive, naturally. I feel like they're more on the defensive end of things, or sneaky. No, they're defensive. Yeah, defensive. I like to be aggressive when I duel. Update your device, Cat, if it is not working still. 150% it should work. I tend to hit my opponents with powerful spells and deny them a chance to recover. I can attest to that. I am still feeling that last spell. And if you're still having trouble, you can always contact their customer support, and they should be able to tell you why that is happening. But honestly, they're probably going to ask you those questions anyway, so make sure you tell them you've done that. Clearly, that strategy has served you well. I am sure Aurélie would appreciate some pointers if you have the time. Can we duel again? I want to duel again. I'd be happy to, Madame Maxime. But first, Aurélie and I have a lunch date. She said a date! It's a date, guys! Oh my gosh, it's happening. We're having a little, yeah, the girls are going on a date. How do you guys feel about this? I mean, we can't keep the lady waiting, right? That's what she says. So we have to go to the Great Hall ASAP. Ooh, no pressure. No pressure. All of your attributes are level 23, Amanda. That's awesome. That's very, very good. My backup game is not that high. It's like 14, 15. But my other one's like 20-something. Thanks for coming to lunch with me, Aurélie. Pas de problème, Delphi. It is not a problem. So I cannot help but think you wasted your dual victory. Trying to convince me these giant sandwiches are better than lunches we eat at BEAUXBATONS is a lost cause. Oh, really? Actually, I asked you to have lunch with you so we could talk about why you really came to Hogwarts. Whatever do you mean? It is just as Penny said. I am considering a transfer to Hogwarts. Cornered. Why do you not believe me? I want to believe you. I don't believe you. We want to believe her. We really do. I want to believe you, Aurélie, but I'm having a hard time of it based on what I've seen. You've been more interested in poking around every nook and cranny than listening to what I have to say. This lunch date isn't working out too well. It is not true. I have just been... Be honest, Aurélie. You can tell me the truth. Or Avada Kedavra to you. I cannot. At least not until I am sure I can trust you. That's what the date's for. Build the trust. You can, and I think you'll feel more comfortable and confident in confiding in me if we talk a bit. Yay, Kat. So happy Amanda helped. Thank you, Amanda, for helping Kat to download the game. So again, guys, spend time in year 1, get your attributes really high before you go rushing along your storyline to year 2. Just because you do unlock these quests and you do need to have your attributes high enough, okay? It is nothing personal, Delphi, but I cannot trust someone I basically just met. Why should I trust you? Because I said so. I haven't reported you yet because Penny does. Ooh, what is the best answer? Put it here in the chat what you guys think is the best answer. Mine was because Penny does. I mean, we want to keep things positive for her. We like her. She's pretty. We want her to be our friend. I do not know, Delphi. This is a personal matter, and we are just acquaintances. Let's keep talking, Aurelie. I think you'll see I'm trustworthy. Uh-oh. Will you keep an open mind? I'll do my best. I can't make any promises as long as it's not too out there. Obviously, put your thoughts for the question. Put it in the chat here. I am feeling more confident about opening up, but I still have my doubts. Yeah, you can't go wrong where Penny is concerned, for sure. Unless it says, like, Penny hates you or something, then, yeah, don't choose that one. But I think otherwise we're okay. Don't worry, Aurelie. We have plenty of time to talk them through. What if you use it against me? You'll get over it. I wouldn't do that. Do you really think I would? Well, she doesn't trust us, so do you really think I would is kind of contradicting it a little bit. But again, put what you guys think here in the chat, which is the best answer, or in the comments below if you're watching this later. You have convinced me, Delphi. I see now that I can trust you with the truth. I feel like we need to do drum roll. Go, Delphi! Yay, so we chose all the best answers. What was your score out of those questions? All right, so success. She trusts us now. All right, Delphi, I will tell you why I really came to Hogwarts. But not here. Let us go somewhere more private. Uh-oh. Is it that big of a secret? Or does she just want to be alone with us? Hosting the BEAUXBATONS, part 2 complete. So done 2 parts. And it has taken us about an hour, guys, to do. If you guys are playing it pretty quickly, it should be about 40, 45 minutes. But if you're reading through everything, it will take you a little bit longer. So part 3. Aurelie reveals the real reason she came to Hogwarts and requests your help in her search. So 2 more parts to go. Dun 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 dun. Bye, Stacy. We'll see you soon. Your 3 problems. So we are going to learn Aurelie's secret. Yeah, hopefully nobody hears, like Penny, because if she hears the secret while it's being told, we are done. Done for. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go to the training grounds here. And we're going to learn her secret. So as you guys can see, Parts 1 and 2 give us gold. Now, part 3 will give us gems, and part 4 will give us 2 things. It will give us the BEAUXBATONS uniform, and it will also give us the special dorm surprise. Now, that is like, we're going to get some additional gems and stuff from that. It's not in my dorm room yet, so I will have to show you guys, though, come next chapter. Hopefully it will be there. I'll try and make sure I start with that, though, so you guys can actually see that right away. So we're back here at the training grounds, and yeah, we're with the Abraxans again. They're very cool. I love them.
This is better. No one will hear us out here, and anyone who sees us will think we are just tending to the Abraxans.
That is true. Gosh, they're so big. I can't even get over it. Can't even see their heads.
Will you actually tell me the real reason you came to Hogwarts now? Or not just another lie? Oui, I promise. To be honest, I was getting tired of keeping it a secret anyway. It is a long story, but I will try to explain.
Alright, so she is off to explain here. It is 1 hour that we have to do this, but we only need 1 star, so you guys can start this with a very low amount of energy. So just make sure, though, that you do have some, and don't start this off with 3, like I did, because then you have to go and search around the school to actually find some energy. Yeah, not that convenient when you're short on time. But, I mean, 2 stars out of this ain't bad.
You are going to help me search for the alchemy artifact of Nicolas Flamel? Why?
Penny would want me to. I want to find the artifact too, to get to know you better. Ooh. I mean, you can't go wrong with options 1 or 2. What would you guys choose? I mean, I want to find the artifact too. I mean, getting to know her better isn't a bad option either. But I would like her to show up actually in our friends list now, but I don't know if she will.
I want you to find the artifact too. You've got me quite curious about it.
Oh my gosh, Amanda, we do need a quest with Thestrals. OMG, we totally do. Oh my goodness, maybe go to the Ministry. Can we go to the Ministry of Magic? That would be like super cool. We can fly on the Abraxans, or not the Abraxans, the Thestrals. Would be amazing. And once I get wrapped up in a mystery, I can't stop till I've solved it, as we know from all of our chapters at Hogwarts with our characters. Wow, number 2 was a popular option.
Then you would love alchemy? It is full of mysteries waiting to be solved.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh, Amanda. We are totally wavelinking right now.
Then it's settled. I'll help you search for Nicolas Flamel's artifact.
God, I wanted to say
Nicolas Flamel.
because now I've been saying that a couple of times, coming from Madame Maxime and Delphi, Aurelie. I feel like it's natural now. Whew.
Nicolas Flamel.
But it's spelled like it's French. So, yeah. Just throwing it out there, guys. Just throwing it out there.
I just have one question. What are we looking for? I have no idea.
Oh, so helpful. So helpful.
I know whatever it is must be ancient and probably used in alchemy, but other than that, I do not know.
Yes, Nicolas Flamel is part of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. He is actually the creator and owner of the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone if you're American. They did change that on the book titles like a couple years after it was put out.
Then it might be a good idea to start by checking Hogwarts records and books for hints.
Oh yes, we are going to be talking about Nicolas Flamel a little bit more, for sure. Hashtag excitement! How much do you guys know about him? Okay, he is on the back of Harry Potter's very first chocolate frog. It was actually a chocolate frog. It was of Dumbledore, but on the back it did describe Dumbledore's work, his alchemy work with Nicolas Flamel. So if you guys have read the books, you will have totally known that. Also, too, if you've only seen the movies, Hermione Granger is sitting in the library. She has the open book, and she is the one that is reading about that. Yeah. So basically, we get the same information, sort of, about it, but we don't really realize it's Nicolas Flamel in the movie, but we definitely do realize that Dumbledore and Nicolas Flamel are friends in the movie, but in the book, we get all angles of everything, so it's pretty cool.
Checking books and records for mentions of the artifact of Nicolas Flamel is a good idea.
It is.
But why the Chimes classroom? Wouldn't the library be more appropriate?
Technically, yes, but Delphi's smart. She knows her stuff. She knows something probably most students don't.
Normally, yes, but the librarian told me Flitwick's borrowed the most comprehensive book on Nicolas Flamel.
Yay!
With any luck, he left it somewhere in here.
Ooh.
There are mountains of books in this classroom. How will we know which is the right one?
Not without looking. Very hard. And spending a lot of your time in here.
I suppose we have no choice but to search through them all.
Yikes. Alright, so 3 hours. We need 1 star to pass. So you probably need, guys, about, like, if you have 30 energy, like, as your max right now, then you need probably about 15. I wouldn't go in with any less than 10. I just think that's probably a waste of your time, especially if you guys are only planning to do the 1 star. But if you want to get them all, then you know what? You can start with about half of the amount of stamina you have to about 3/4, and you guys should be fine for sure to get through both. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I need a Thestral and an Abraxan. Actually, we will go and check out my Abraxan in a bit though. The animations on this quest are a lot better.
Did you find the book we were looking for? Does it mention anything? I'm not sure. You're the Nicolas Flamel fan. Why don't you take a look?
In other words, you're not looking hard enough and I'm doing all the work.
This is probably the book, but unfortunately, it seems to all be information I have read before.
Oh,
Wait, what is this? Did you find something? There is a photograph tucked in between these 2 pages that I have never seen before. Nicolas Flamel is posing with a man I do not recognize in what must be his workshop. Do you see anything that looks like it might be an artifact? I'm not sure. There are sorts of objects in the background. Runes, vials, a crystal ball, tubes, a chalice, a mortar and pestle, a book with a phoenix on the cover. None of those sound particularly like a knowledge-granting treasure, but I don't know much about alchemy. Well, you need to learn, Delphi. Learn! And I would have to review to be certain. Then before we do anything else, we should probably learn more about alchemy and Nicolas Flamel.
Good idea, ladies.
How?
I bet we could talk to Professor Snape into teaching us with a little help from his star student, Penny.
Do we have to get Penny involved? I do not want her to find out the real reason I came to Hogwarts.
You will need to tell her the truth. It's better not to tell her.
You owe it to Penny to tell her the truth, really. If you're really as good of friends as you say, she'll understand.
We hope anyway.
You're right, Delphi. Penny deserves the truth. But I will need to think of a way to tell her. Will you promise not to say anything until I do?
That's tough.
Alright, as long as you promise to eventually tell her. Until then, if Penny asks, I'll make up some excuse. Merci bien. Thanks a lot, Delphi. Now, let's go convince Snape to teach us alchemy.
Oh dear. Good luck. This is not gonna go well. Oh dear. But guys, 3 hours in between this quest, so make sure that you do this one probably when you're about to go to sleep, because this is as long as you're going to get in terms of breaks in between this side quest. So not probably the best one on like a Saturday if you're kind of putting your feet up all day. Definitely make sure that, you're doing this quest when you're not using your device. Okay, so in the meantime though, I have decided to make myself busy by half participating in what is left of the dueling club. And yeah, I kind of didn't really participate in this except just enough to get the first sort of reward. So yeah, not great, but that it is what it is, right? Had to choose my priorities. Did I want to work on this quest and that kind of stuff, or was I going to focus on the dueling? And I really want to focus on the quest. I could have done both, but unfortunately, combination of my games that I'm playing and stuff, yeah, couldn't really do it. Couldn't really do it. Oh yeah. If the Thestrals and the Abraxans could come like as the next sort of like limited time side quest, I'd be ecstatic. I think maybe we might get something for like Halloween. I feel like Thestrals could be a really big thing then. So maybe that'll be something we can like actually try and think about investing in going forward. The Thestrals though will not be cheap, guys. It is going to obviously take quite some time there for sure. Yeah, duels. I used to have liked doing the duels, guys. I really did. But then I kind of figured it was a bit rigged because I noticed there are patterns in the dueling. If you choose certain things, you will like, if they choose like that first move, they'll tend to keep choosing it. So there actually are things like the computers are doing for like, you're not really competing against people live, right? So it's a little bit of a problem in terms of like how this works. I feel like you should have like 30 to 60 seconds trying to choose your attack, and if you run out of time, you either miss it or like it's just a generated obviously attack, just because again these duels are a bit rigged. If you win so many in a row, they will make you lose. Again, just because of the patterns, and I'm not the only person to say this. This is actually like pretty well known and stuff like that. So yeah, the duels I again used to really enjoy, but now they're kind of, just because I know that it's not making it very much fun. But you know what, to get some of the rewards, I will try to do a little bit here and there for sure. And it's hard because they don't really give you enough time to win either. So if you like lose, what is it, like 3 or 4 duels, usually you don't win the actual event, just because there's just not enough time to actually doing it. So yeah, it's a little bit tough for sure. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's hippogriffs now that are available for you guys to actually purchase, sort of in the forest. So if you guys go there, hippogriffs are actually there now. I know it's not in Abraxam, but the fact that we can actually like, get those, I think that's pretty cool as well. I wouldn't mind some sort of cool hippogriff quest where we're like helping somebody who's wanted by the law or something. I don't know, pick somebody who we don't really know about, and kind of help them out. Like maybe they got, sort of pinned as a Death Eater or something like that, and they're not, but all the evidence is pointing towards them, and then we have to help them escape like on a hippogriff, kind of like Sirius Black, but I don't know, we could just kind of have a bit of a quest, maybe with one of those. I think it would be actually quite fun to do something that's kind of unique like that kind of is a bit like kind of like this quest here. It's very much like the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, like BEAUXBATONS coming to the school. Obviously you're making new friends and stuff, and then they have to leave. So I feel like they could definitely do something cool like that. Now we will go and check on our fairies, guys, and some of obviously our other magical creatures, and do a little bit of work with them, because naturally we need to keep working on them. And 2, we will need the fairy, I believe, maxed out for one of the side quests that is actually out right now. So we'll definitely need to make sure that we work on our fairy a bit. So it will need some more attention, or else we won't be able to do the quest. So they are expensive to do for coins, but I don't really care about the coins. I always have way too many coins, so I find them a little bit annoying, to be honest, the duels. Like, if you guys notice, I'm usually maxed out on the coins, so, or pretty close to it. Now, guys, if you wanted a Thestral, just so you guys know, you are looking at 75 red books and 15 blue. The only thing is, too, is you need to have your Magizoologist level to a level 4. So if you guys aren't quite there yet, then obviously, you'll have to kind of get there if you do want a Thestral as one of your creatures. Now, Delphi is a Magizoologist level 3. It does take quite some time to get your level up, so you will have to be, feeding your creatures and stuff like that, and it's really the only way to level it up right now, so that's a little bit of a problem. Like, for example, the Pixie, you have to, you can get that or purchase it at level 6, but it's going to take so long. Like, you'll need to unlock so many other creatures before that, or you're just not going to get, any XP, really, for it. So you're going to have to keep doing that for sure. And, feeding your pets that you already have, it does give you these, additional rewards, that are maxed out. But it really doesn't help you in terms of your XP and stuff like that for your Magizoologist level. So just something to keep in mind there, that it doesn't really do anything to keep doing this. So you just kind of feed them just because it doesn't really, your level doesn't go down or anything. There we go. Our Niffler. So cute. I love the interactions with them. It's probably one of my favorite features for sure. Sorry, guys. Yeah, like, I don't get why something like the Gnarl is a level 5 with 30 books. Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I guess they want you to save up for a long time. But, yeah. They kind of, like, make you choose which pets or creatures you're going to actually adopt and in what order, because they all come at, like, different stages and stuff, so... Yeah. So what pets or creatures do you guys have? Pets, obviously, they will be with you or in your dormitory. But in terms of creatures, they're obviously just in the forest is one of the places. So, yes, feeding them does give you books. It also can give you energies. You guys just saw it. Like 9 energies, very, very useful, especially for like limited time quests like this. So it is worth it for sure to try and do that when you can to get that extra energy. Again, no guarantees on it, but still. So I am still working on my own Abraxan right now. The next level will give me some gems, some coins, which I don't need, and a little bit of energy there. So we already know that it's an immensely powerful, giant breeded winged horse. So we've been seeing those quite a bit, and we know their actual size now because we're standing like right next to them, and we barely come up to their torso. So actually we don't even come up to their torso, so it's pretty intense that we are so small and they are so big. Like when you see this animation here, guys, it doesn't look like they're that much bigger. Like maybe ours is still young, but still you wouldn't really think it's that much bigger. So still working on my Abraxan. Now the good thing about having some creatures, guys, that aren't maxed out is because it does help you with the particular events. Like there's one going on currently right now that you guys, they're like those full marks, sort of limited time event things. And yes, those... you definitely need to have creatures that you can feed and bond with and stuff. So maxing some out, definitely want to have some that you're not, or that you're at least still working on. So the dueling event, I only got 2 books, but I didn't really try. So I could have done a little bit more work with that, but again, I got a lot on the go. All of your creatures have names. I should give names to all of mine. I've only given a name technically to my fairy now, which is Misty. You guys helped me pick last time. So here we are in potions.
Thanks for coming, Penny. I didn't want to interrupt your work.
But we did.
But you're the only one I know who can convince Snape to teach us alchemy.
We're using Penny. When did I get my Abraxan? Oh, I got him a little while ago. Like a month maybe now.
No problem, Penny.
Oh, sorry, Delphi.
No problem, Delphi. I'm just happy to see you've changed your mind about Aurelie.
Gosh, I didn't read that said Penny dialogue. Here's Aurelie dialogue.
Changed your mind about me? I was suspicious of you at first, Aurelie. I'm sorry.
Wow, Penny, thanks for ratting us out. That was a little bit of a move.
It is all right, Delphi. No hard feelings.
Yeah, only because she knows she actually did have something to hide.
But why do you want Snape to teach you alchemy so badly? Are you and Aurelie up to something?
No.
The truth is, Penny, I was disappointed to learn that I wouldn't be able to study alchemy this trip.
And we wanted some extra work to do. Because that makes so much sense.
But I wanted to prove she could still learn alchemy here at Hogwarts, so I suggested we ask Snape.
I'm now gonna try and save up for either There's actually 2 creatures. Though, realistically, I don't even know if it's going to be possible to convince Snape to... And here we go again. He is behind her. And we're talking about him. Convince me to what, Augury?
Monsieur Snape!
The end. We're dead.
Professor, we were hoping you might teach us some alchemy, since the last class isn't taught now.
I am not in the mood for jokes, Augury.
Neither are we. I can assure you, we are quite serious.
Augury is barely competent at basic potion making, let alone something more advanced. Oh my gosh, he looks so happy and wicked right now. And Dumont isn't even a student here. Why should I waste my time teaching you alchemy? Penny needs teaching pointers. Penny wants to learn it. To prove you can. Obviously, what would you guys choose? I'm choosing to prove you can. Because obviously that is the most wicked answer ever.
Since you didn't teach any alchemy in the last class she sat in on, Aurelie doesn't believe you know alchemy at all.
That's gonna go so well.
That is right. Compared to what we have at Beauxbatons, you do not seem much of a potions master at all.
Oh my gosh. These guys, honestly. Let's rile them up a little. Ha ha ha.
You want to prove her wrong, don't you?
Ah, amazing. Are you trying to goad me into teaching you alchemy? You can just feel the rage coming off of him.
Wait, Professor Snape, this is my fault. I wanted to learn alchemy, but was too intimidated to ask you myself, so Delphi and Aurelie volunteered to.
Run! Run for your lives, all 3 of you. You're digging yourselves an even bigger grave.
Things just got a little out of hand.
A little. You should have said so from the beginning. Okay, the smoke is dying down. We're good. Haywood, you are just about the only student who deserves to learn alchemy. Wow, he's being nice to a Hufflepuff. What a surprise. Very well. For Haywood's sake, I will teach you some rudimentary alchemy. We know he's doing it to prove a point. But I'll be keeping my eye on you two. If I find this is part of another one of your schemes, Augury, there will be consequences.
I understand, Professor.
Now, let's get started before I come to my senses and change my mind. He's like, I am so ready for this challenge. Bring it on, ladies. Bring it on. Oh, so good. So we need full stars in a 3-hour class with Snape. We get a private class that isn't for remedial potions. Wow, what luck. It's totally like a dream come true. Yeah, he has to prove Delphi wrong. Of course he does. Of course. The Dark Forest, do I have any creatures? I do not, but I really want the Thestral. or a dragon. The Norwegian Ridgeback is there, but it says coming soon. I know it's going to be like 100 yellow books or something dumb like that. There's also the Acromantula that I wouldn't mind. I hate spiders, but it's fairly cheap. It's only 40 red books, so it does make sense. Again, the Thestral I really do want, but 75 red, 15 blue. I mean, I only have 14 blue and 59 red currently, so we'll see. We'll see. We have some saving to do, that is for sure.
So, one goal of alchemy is to create a philosopher's stone, which can turn metals into gold. Yes, Delphi. And can be used to create an elixir of life, which can grant immortality as long as you drink it. Right? That's right, Delphi. Nicolas Flamel created the only known philosopher's stone in existence. He uses it to create elixirs of life that have kept him alive for over 600 years.
My gosh, so old. And I thought Professor Dumbledore was old. Or yeah, not funny. Honestly, Augury, if this basic information is beyond your capabilities, not even the Philosopher's Stone itself could make you a good alchemist. That's not its job, is it, Snape?
What do you mean, Professor?
If you bother to pick up a copy of Advanced Potion Making, you might know the answer to that. What is that, like 6th year?
But that's an NEWT level textbook, and I'm only in year... Never mind. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? The one in the storage cabinet with all the notes in it. The evil one with Sectum Sempra.
Not for you, I don't. Now, unless you would like to clean vials all day, I suggest you leave.
Thanks for your help, Penny. We couldn't have convinced Snape without you. Oui, Penny, you are, how you say, the best. No problem. You can even borrow my copy of Advanced Potion Making if you'd like.
That'd be great, Penny.
I hate to leave so soon, but I'd better get back to my potions project. That's all right. Aurelia and I have some reading to do.
Penny's question should have been, why? Ooh, go to Hogsmeade. So that is actually available now, but that is part of my chapter 3 thing. That had a timer as well. I think it was like 3 hours or something. So that's why that came out. So now we're going to determine the artifact's identity. So we have Penny's copy of Advanced Potion Making. So we have to go and meet Aurelia in the corridor. The only problem is why didn't we just walk there together? Makes sense, right? So this is task number 4 of part 3 of 4 of the side quest, A Penfriend in Need. Definitely been one of the better side quests. There have been some really cool ones, the limited time side quests, but yeah, I think this one's up there for sure. Animagus was pretty awesome too. Oh, what was the really funny one that we did with the Weird Sisters? Yeah, that was pretty cool. We had to get a really cool outfit from that. It was perfect for Delphi.
Did you bring Penny's copy of Advanced Potion Making? Oui, she said we can keep it for as long as we like.
Because she knows the whole book by heart.
But why are you so eager to read it? Does it have something to do with what Monsieur Snape said about your lack of alchemy talent? Oh, how dare you!
I can't get that comment out of my mind. I would not take it personally.
Monsieur Snape seems quite an unpleasant person.
Yes, he is, indeed. Our least and most favorite at the same time. That is true, but that's not what I meant. I think what Snape said about the Philosopher's Stone improving your alchemy ability might be a clue about the identity of Nicolas Flamel's artifact. But in order to be sure, I need to read through advanced potions making.
Oh.
Then what are we waiting for? Let us get reading.
Yay! So excited for reading a book with no cheats in it. Alright, off we go to sit down on a stone cold bench. Why didn't we just go to the common room? And we're going to read about alchemy. We have 3 hours to do this one, guys. We need 5 stars to pass, though, so make sure you guys do have enough energy before you start this. And if you don't, then you're going to have to make sure you check your game the second that your energy is full there for sure. I don't know why, of all places, they decided to spend 3 hours in a hallway on a bench that looks very uncomfortable. Curiouser and curiouser. Yay! Success! Barely made it with the stamina on that one. I found the passage on the Philosopher's Stone. According to this, the Philosopher's Stone is theorized to grant mystical alchemical knowledge. Mystical alchemical... Oh my gosh, whatever. Making anything, even immortality, attainable. Nothing new, though, to us. Aurelie, didn't you say that, according to the legend, possessing Nicolas Flamel's artifact would help you become a legendary alchemist? She's gonna try and steal it now? Doesn't that sound awfully similar to the effect of the Philosopher's Stone? Yes and no.
Yes, but the artifact cannot be the actual Philosopher's Stone.
She's Voldemort! She's Voldemort!
Nicolas Flamel still uses it to keep himself and his wife immortal.
You're right. There's no way the Philosopher's Stone would be hidden at Hogwarts. Never! Oh, that's too good. But what if it's something that's related to the Philosopher's Stone? Something involved with the making or use of the stone, perhaps? Snape mentioned the Philosopher's Stone is used to create the Elixir of Life. Which we already knew that, because they've said it like 10 times. Could the alchemy artifact be a cauldron or a potion bottle? Something of that sort?
Oh.
The chalice in the photograph. I do recall reading something about Nicolas Flamel preferring to drink his elixir of life from a chalice. Of course, that is just a rumor, but It was described similar to the one in the photograph. This has to be it. The alchemy artifact of Nicolas Flamel is his. Shh! Did you hear that?
Hear what? I didn't hear anything. We're listening. Nothing? Oh, slow motion camera.
Hear what? I swear I just heard footsteps.
Oh,
You think someone might have walked in on us talking?
That is interesting. Who could be listening in on us, guys? Who would listen in on us? Just think about it. Would it be Dumbledore? Would it be Snape? Would it be Filch? Maybe Mrs. Norris? Or there's always Marula. Just throwing it out there, Marula does seem to be, yeah, the most obvious choice. At least that's what I was thinking. But, I mean, Mrs. Norris isn't far off.
Either that or we've been intentionally followed.
Uh-oh. Dun dun dun.
Should we get out of here?
Yes. Run. This is a cursed ice corridor, guys. I bet you anything. Filch's ghost is coming.
I know where we can go that's both private and a good starting point in our search for you know what. Not you know who, but you know what. Jeez, we're talking in code now. I said that right as your cat ran through the attic. Oh, that's funny, cat. That's hilarious. I swear I didn't know. Hosting the BEAUXBATONS Part 4. So this is the last part, guys. The hunt for Nicolas Flamel's chalice comes to an unexpected end, with you and Aurélie becoming closer and richer because of it. Now again, I want to know why we can't be, like, friends with this girl in our, like, friendship area. She's not there. At least she's not in mine. So a little bit of a problem on that. Not ideal. Alright, so we're going to go to the artifact room, obviously. The creepy, cobwebbed, smelly little cubby hole that Ben likes to hang out in. Of course, we're going to search there. Like, we haven't searched for all kinds of weird stuff there. What was it? For the Animagus quest. It was something super crazy. It was like untouched, like, moon grass or whatever that's been hiding in the dark, untouched by your feet for 30 days. I don't know. It was something super dumb. And it was like, okay. So I'm pretty sure we know this room inside and out. Oh my god, there's a spider! I see it, look! What is this place?
Mm-hmm. A place to be alone. Sorry, bad joke. A storage room, all sorts of treasures and magical... I can't even read this. I'm just cracking myself up now. Okay, magical artifacts are kept in here. Yes. Good times, good times.
If Nicolas Flamel's chalice is in Hogwarts, there's a good chance that it's in this room.
Unless Dumbledore is hiding it, then no.
But more importantly, we can be sure we're alone.
Unless Ben's hiding in one of the cabinets.
Do you really think someone is following us? It seems likely. I know I heard footsteps back in the corridor. But who would want to follow us around, and why?
Penny, Madame Maxime, Snape. What would you guys choose? I was mad that Marula wasn't on here, or Filch. Just saying, you know, they should have been like some obvious choices for sure. Madame Maxime, you can't hide her. Like, honestly?
It could be Penny. She might have caught on that you're not actually interested in transferring to Hogwarts.
I'm sad she's not coming, guys, to be honest. This is actually super sad to me, even just for like a term.
I hope not. I want Penny to know the truth, but not like this. Regardless, I cannot let whoever it is distract me from finding the chalice.
But why would we even want her to have it? Does she have to keep it? Isn't that kind of risky?
Not if I want to become a great alchemist and get out of my brother's shadow.
Oh, she's in her brother's shadow as well. That makes two of us.
Come on, let us look around. I get a feeling finding anything in this mess is not going to be easy.
No, it will not. I can assure you of that. Yay, so guys, we are down to our last hour of the stream. Actually, like 50 minutes. So, yeah, we've still got quite a bit of time here. We still have to do part 4, which does take some time. So, be warned that we do have a little bit still to go. So, we are going to now search the artifact room for a whole hour. Yikes. Okay, so full stars that we need, and that's the yikes part, guys, because you need to make sure you've got enough energy to do this or you won't be able to get it done. Gosh, this was so long, guys. Thank goodness I started editing this like right when I was done, because yeah, this could have been one of those ones that would have taken me a long time to put together. Even just clips, like having all of them on my computer and stuff. It's been definitely like a lot of work. But I mean, it's been worth it. This quest was so amazing. It's why I really wanted to do it. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna hate me for the long stream, except for Amanda, who requested a long stream. Jokes, Amanda. Love you.
I found plenty of ancient looking artifacts, but no chalice. Me too. It looks like the chalice isn't here. If the legends about it are true, the chalice would be a very valuable artifact.
And would not be found in a storage cupboard, basically.
It is likely it would be kept somewhere hidden and well protected. Hold on a minute. Could the chalice be in a cursed vault? But then...
Duh! That seems more likely than a storage cabinet.
What is a cursed vault?
It's,
Wait! There it is again! Footsteps.
Oh,
I hear it this time. It sounds like whoever's been following us followed us here too. So whispering is very important at this moment. For effect. What should we do? Don't worry, Relly. I have a plan.
Of course you do. So prepared for anything. Good idea, Aurelie. We should definitely search the courtyard next. It's all in caps. I had to yell it and lose my voice.
What are you doing, Delphi? Whoever is outside the door will hear you.
That's what I'm counting on. Little dim at the moment.
What? Let's just say I have a plan to catch whoever's been following us.
Haha. I love that. I can't even do it. It's like the one eyebrow, like,
Now, come on. We have to get to the courtyard before our mysterious follower does.
Oh my god, I love all this dialogue. It's so good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. So, unfortunately, it takes 3 hours to ambush a follower. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. It's a thing. So you can use 55 gems to skip it, but that's way too much. And unlike something like Disney Magic Kingdoms, you know how the gems go down every half an hour by 2? This does not happen with this. It doesn't matter how much time you have in between. Basically, you can't do anything. So you either spend the 55 gems or wait till it hits 0. Yeah, otherwise it's still going to cost 55 gems. That's another thing with dueling that doesn't happen. Like, it doesn't go down with time. That they totally need to do. It's just, yeah, it's a way to get us to buy more gems, I guess. I don't know. Not a fan of that feature, but
It is what it is.
so in the meantime, we're going to do a quick meal with a friend with Penny because, well, yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff with Penny lately, so we may as well kind of keep the theme going. And she'll probably talk about potions, which is what we've been talking about, so not a bad friendship to do at this point. So the recommended attributes for a level 5 sort of chats with Penny are a little bit higher, so make sure you guys are prepared.
You'll need to know your potions to find the cursed vaults, Delphi. Let's test your knowledge.
Alright. What's in Wide Eye Potion? Let's test all of you guys' knowledge. Put the answers in the chat. Wolfsbane, standard ingredients, and a Bazour. Obviously, standard ingredients is like one of those standard ones that you guys should just go with for everything. Wolfsbane is also included in the Wide Eye Potion.
Nice work, Delphi. Let's see what else you know. I learned from the best. Ask me something else.
What's in the shrinking solutions? Powdered bat spleens, shrivel figs, or powdered rat spleen. Now this one's a little bit more tricky, but you could have gone with powdered rat spleens or shrivel figs. So it's good you have 2 options there. So even if you don't know, you can guess and have a pretty good chance of getting it right.
I'm impressed, Delphi. You could end up teaching potions someday.
I highly doubt that. I think she's more likely to teach potions one day, which would be very cool. You guys are good. You know your potions. Love it. We'll have to do a live stream when I'm actually playing the game live one of these times for like an outfit sort of limited time event or like a dueling thing. So next time maybe one starts, we'll do something cool like that. So maybe next week or else, like depending on obviously when the next outfit comes. We just don't know yet, right? We have to wait. We don't get any warning. It's not like a countdown like DMK when we know when it's coming. We have no idea with this game what's coming. Alright, so here we are now in the courtyard. Wow, nice walk, Delphi. Like a hunchback.
Good. It looks like we got here before whoever's following us did. mentioned you had a plan to catch this person? Yes, if whoever it is hasn't realized that we've caught on to them yet, we can hide.
Where? So open.
And ambush them when they show up. If they don't come, they must have realized we're on to them and will probably keep their distance from now on. It is certainly worth a try. We cannot safely keep searching for the chalice with someone following us. But before we expose our mysterious follower, we need to find a place to hide.
Oh my gosh, we're actually gonna search now? Yup. Here we go. 8 hours to decide where we're gonna hide. Mind equals blown. Mind equals blown. Okay, so find a hiding place is gonna take 8 hours. They're definitely gonna show up. I have no idea why this quest of all quests is 8 hours. I would have thought maybe the searching one could have been 8 hours, but this one, not a chance. Not a chance. I think that's a bit of a goof up. Alright, so make sure you guys start with some good stamina, and you don't start this when you're about to go to sleep for like 8 hours because you will miss it, and you'll have to redo it. So, again, make sure you're doing this one when you're going to check your game kind of randomly throughout an 8-hour period. And yes, if you are going to join Disney's Heroes Battle Modes Guild, the Sugar Rushers, you do have to be a level 15, but that shouldn't take you too long to do. So just, you like, spend a day or 2 or 3 or whatever it is getting your team leveled up, and then you'll be able to join us. And then that way, too, you'll be able to start doing some heists with us as well when we do live streams. So yeah, we'll be able to do lots of stuff for sure together if you're going to join the guild. And for those of you who are watching this and don't know, that is on Swirly Pop's YouTube channel. So. And you can have 2 servers going at once. Amanda, you know your stuff. It is good that you're doing a lot of the advising. Oh my gosh, you know what Delphi could have done is turned into a bird herself, like gone into her animagus form and just like pretended to be a statue. That would have been the best hiding place ever. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. She could have like been front and center and like no one would have known. Like, see, those are options that this game should totally have if you've done these things.
Someone's coming. Quick, let's get into our hiding spot.
Whoa, they move fast. And it's Marula! Big surprise. No invisibility cloak this time. We can still see your arms, ladies.
Now, where could they have gone? Was where they said they'd be.
Busted.
Marula, you're the one who's been following us.
Oh,
The girl from Potions class.
ugh.
Can't a girl get a little fresh air without being accused of following someone? We all know that's a lie, Marula. Aurelie and I heard you mention you were looking for us.
You were talking to yourself.
What we don't know is why you were following us. Because from the moment I saw Dumont, I knew she was suspicious. When she joined with you and you got that private lesson with Snape, I knew for sure something was up.
Oh,
You have been following us for a long time.
ugh.
I had to, so I could prove I was right. And while I don't know what exactly you're up to, I know it's something. I don't know, Marula. Is that really why you were following us?
Suspicion again. She's suspicious of everybody, Delphi.
Of course. Why else would I follow you and Miss Beauxbaton around? You're jealous of her.
You want to be her friend too. You might be telling the truth. Guys, what would you choose? Obviously, I'm choosing
Because you're jealous of her.
just so we can get a rouse out of Marula. Obviously.
I bet you're secretly jealous of Aurelie, Marula.
Oh,
What?
oh.
Of moi? But why? I think Marula's upset that you've been getting more attention than her since you've arrived, Aurelie.
It's true. She has gotten a lot of attention from us. And everybody else.
It's possible that Marula sees you as a threat to her status as one of Professor Snape's favorite students. It's even possible Marula's jealous that I've been spending all my time with you.
Look at her wicked look. I love it. Oh, yeah. Villainy at its finest.
What? That's absurd! Where did you get a rubbish idea like that?
Are you sure you aren't confusing me for Kana? Nah, you guys are kind of the same that way.
Whatever you say, Marula. It doesn't matter if you believe me. I'll drag you straight to Dumbledore if I have to. I'll... What? Wave your wand and pretend to do a spell.
Uh-oh.
No need, mademoiselle. Dumbledore already wants to see Mademoiselle Dumont in his office.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, that's probably okay for her. It's more us.
But there is still so much I have to do before it is time for us to leave. Don't sound so desperate. You can always stay. Don't worry, Aurelie. I'll keep looking while you're busy.
Looking? Why would she say that out loud?
Hold it right there, Mademoiselle Augury. Dumbledore has asked to see you as well. Busted! Now, off you go. I would not keep him waiting.
You're so sassy when you are facing Marula. You not Delphi.
Well, yeah.
Because I can be. Think about it. I want Marula as my friend for Delphi. Oh dear. We're busted from Dumbledore now. He's caught on. I just don't know how this is gonna end, guys. When you think about it, this needs some dramatic ending. but we literally haven't got much. So if you guys haven't seen Dumbledore's office, this is it. It is super duper cool. I totally love it. This is part 3 of 4, just so you guys know, of the side quest. So realistically, we have this quest and one task, and then after that, we'll be getting the outfit. You asked to see us, Professor Dumbledore? Oh, I love his gold cape. Yes, I wanted to thank you, Miss Aubrey, for showing Miss Dumont around in Miss Haywood's steed. I am living it. Amanda, you put it perfectly.
It's not a problem, Professor.
Miss Dumont, I hope you are enjoying your time at Hogwarts.
Oh, oui, Hogwarts is truly a magical place.
No Baby Kingdom today. Maybe tomorrow, but we'll see how my voice is tomorrow. And I certainly... I missed that. Whatever. She's busted, let's face it. But you're disappointed you haven't found what you're really looking for.
How did you know?
Let us just say that I am good at reading people. This side of what? Delphi? You guys like the side of Delphi? What I don't know is why you didn't come to me to begin with. Question marks?
Oh,
Of course, I am stupid. How could I have forgotten?
Yeah. He's like the alchemist buddy. You've lost me.
oh,
Albus Dumbledore was a student and partner of Nicolas Flamel.
This side of me. Oh. This is Steffi. What you get right here.
Then the young man standing next to Flamel in the photograph.
Is Dumbledore. Was me. Yes. Oh god, the voice is so going right now.
You studied alchemy alongside Nicolas Flamel, Professor.
Yes, for some time. I see I even voice cracked. Yes, for some time.
oh.
Can you tell us more? I would love to know what Nicolas Flamel is really like.
I feel like everything's so dramatic right now. It's like, oh my gosh, mind equals blown for everyone. I'd be happy to. It's the side of you. Disney girl, you're more kiddos on, oh, there's more kiddos on there watching, so you are a little more almost careful with your jokes. Oh, here you are more you. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I guess so. Well, it's... Yeah, I don't know. You guys are right. There's really no way to put it. Well, I think too, DMK people are a little more like, I don't want to say sensitive, but yeah, it is more kid-friendly that way. This is still kid-friendly, but like, I can make those little extra jokes that I definitely couldn't make. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Cat. Well, we have about 20 minutes left, so I think it's almost bang on 20 minutes. But yeah, yeah, so there's about that left of this. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this super long stream. I was not intending it to be this long. I was like, oh, it's going to be like 30 to 45 minutes. It's going to be whatever. But yeah, this has turned out to be the longest side quest ever. Is it my longest one on here? I bet you it is. Or close to it anyways. No, it's got to be the longest one. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have completed that. So really now, just one more part to go.
Clearly, you and Nicolas Flamel have spent a lot of time together, Professor.
Indeed. In truth, I consider him more of a friend than a mere partner.
Oh.
Then, if anyone would know Nicolas Flamel had a legendary chalice existed, it would be you.
And you think he's gonna tell you?
Just like that? Is the legend true? Was it really hidden here at Hogwarts?
I'm afraid I cannot say. Duh. However, I can assure you that if it does exist, it is not here at Hogwarts. Okay, didn't he just answer that? He just said he cannot say, and then said it's not at Hogwarts if it does exist. Yeah, he kind of just said it existed.
No, that cannot be right. Are you sure, Professor Dumbledore? Is it possible you just forgot or misplaced it? I heard a rumor about a treasure hidden in a protected vault on Hogwarts grounds.
A vault? A cursed vault?
I do know firsthand that there are secret vaults at Hogwarts, and they are supposed to contain treasures.
These are treasure hunters.
Remember the cursed vaults I mentioned earlier? That's them! Are you sure the chalice is not in one of them, Monsieur Dumbledore?
They don't spell Dumbledore different for Aurélie, but they do for Madame Maxime, which is kind of weird. They should spell it with the E's and Y's everywhere, like... Unfortunately, I am quite sure. Because Nicolas Flamel has it.
But I need that chalice. I need it so I can become a great alchemist.
Hey Joel, welcome to the stream.
If I do not become a great alchemist, I will be stuck in my brother David's shadow forever. Boo hoo hoo.
I'm so mean right now. The Delphi devil hordes are coming out. Or I guess for her it'd be wings, right? But Miss Dumont, as far as I can tell, you already are a great alchemist. And believe me, I can recognize talent when I see it. I worked with the best after all.
Oh.
You really think so?
I do, and I think you would too if you stopped comparing yourself to your brother. and started appreciating your own talents. The same is true for you as well, Miss Augury. Busted. We got called out hard. Whatever you're trying to live up to your brother's reputation or trying to live it down, you can't expect others to appreciate your accomplishments if you can't appreciate them yourself. Wise words from a wise man.
You're right, Professor. I'll take that advice to heart, but I won't stop looking for the cursed vaults. Oui, merci beaucoup, Monsieur Dumbledore.
Oh.
From now on, I will pursue alchemy not to outdo my brother or make others proud, but because I love it.
Hearts. And we love you too. So much. So much. Dumbledore sees right through us, I know. But he sees through everybody, face it. Glad to hear it. Now, if I recall, you don't have much time before you have to leave, Miss Dumont. And never come back. I suggest you use your remaining time to say your goodbyes.
Monsieur Dumbledore is right. I need to have an important talk with
Penny, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. I've lost it, guys. Face it. I've lost it. Go ahead, Aurelie. I'll meet you in the training grounds to see you off when you're done. Geeking at its finest. Oh, Amanda. Send Aurelie off.
Au revoir. Bon voyage.
We'll probably never see you again. Oh, that just is so sad. You know, if we have a Triwizard, oh, I know we won't, but it would be so cool if we could have something like that. Or just that, and have all the schools. Yeah. Hey, this is an opening gateway to it all happening at some point. Yeah, you never know. Send Aurelie off at the training grounds. This is part 4, task 4. So everything is all done now, basically. Just basically saying goodbyes, getting the outfit, telling the truth to Penny. Yeah. And obviously saying goodbye to these beauties here on the training grounds, which I wish would stay forever.
Aurelie, how did your talk with Penny go? Just like we promised, I told her everything about why I had really come to Hogwarts. I have to admit...
Oh, this is Penny now.
I have to admit, I was pretty hurt to learn that Aurelie had been lying.
Sayonara. Hasta la vista, baby. Sorry, I have to stop with this.
And I'm disappointed that she's not actually interested in transferring to Hogwarts at all.
I'm actually sad too. Super, super sad. Oh my gosh.
From the north to the south, from the east to the west.
I love it. Good song.
But after all, she explained to me why she did it. I understood and forgave her. Because you're the best. It will take some time. And plenty of deliveries of apology macarons. But we will get past it.
You guys better. No fighting. Sorry. Okay, I really have to stop with this.
I'm glad to hear it. Thanks again for helping Aurelie when I couldn't. We still have a little time before Madame Maxime returns from Dumbledore's office, and I have to leave. Tears, tears of sadness. Why not spend it chatting and playing with the Abraxans? Hugs.
I wonder if they'll give her a hug. I will never turn down an opportunity to get nuzzled by a giant winged horse. This is too good.
Me too. Let's do it.
All right, ladies. So this is it, guys. The end is near. 3 hours, full stars. So make sure you guys have enough stamina for this one. Oh my gosh, Kat, that's funny. That's super funny. Bye, Rainbow. Gosh, look at this view of these things, guys. This is so cool. We have one in the back there. Look, he just wants to fly. He's so happy. He's like, hey, let's go. Okay. Flap your arms like a bird. My arms are so long. It's like I can almost touch wall to wall in my room here. Wings. I don't need wings on the back. I got them at the side. All right, yay, we're done. Success. Oh, I thought you said you were going to bed. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. It's good to be bad. Oh, I get it. Sorry. I read that wrong.
Nice to see you again, Mademoiselle Haywood, Mademoiselle Augury. Thank you once again for showing Mademoiselle Dumont around.
You're welcome.
I hope you will consider visiting Beauxbatons one day so we can return the favor.
I'd love to visit. I'd rather a different school.
I'm not interested.
Which attitude will you take? I'd love to visit. Obviously.
I would love to visit Beauxbatons.
I would love to know who would pick the middle answer.
Me too. I'd like to attend those potions classes you write so much about. You will love it, I promise.
We're going to Beauxbatons someday, guys.
Plus, it would be good for you to experience what real cooking tastes like.
Fancy salads and fancy whatevers.
Now, are you ready to go, Mademoiselle Dumont? Can I have a few moments with Delphi alone first? All right, but do not delay. The Abraxans will get restless. Come, Mademoiselle Haywood, I will show you my favorite steed.
She has a favorite.
Before I go, I wanted to give you this.
Nicolas Flamel in the French accent? Sure.
Nicolas Flamel. It is one of my Beauxbatons uniforms.
Oh, hopefully you washed it. Thank you. You are so generous, just like Hagrid.
I want you to have it, just in case you decide to transfer one day.
Oh, definitely on my mind now. Now I can look and make an entrance like a real Beauxbaton student. Yeah, but at the beginning, it makes sense if you guys saw the beginning of the stream. If not, that makes no sense.
Please take this as well.
What? She's not giving us anything. Her hands are empty.
It is a trinket for your dormitory. It is supposed to bring you riches.
Which is not currently there. I cut that out, guys, because it's just empty. So I have an empty dorm right now.
It's beautiful, Aurelie. Thank you. No, it is I who should be thanking you for all your help researching the artifact. I may not have gotten what I came here for, but I got something even better.
A friend that isn't in our friendship category.
A new friend. That means a lot to me, Aurelie, but what about Nicolas Flamel's chalice? Nicolas Flamel. Nicolas Flamel. Nicolas Flamel.
Yeah, okay.
I have not given up my search, but I am going to focus more on developing the skills I already have. Who knows, perhaps one day I will create my own Philosopher's Stone and alchemy artifact.
Oh.
If anyone can, it's you, Aurelie.
No hugs. I am afraid we cannot wait any longer, Mademoiselle Dumont. It is time to go.
That is all right, Madame Maxime. I am ready. Au revoir, Penny. Delphi, I will be sure to write often.
Do we actually get to see the letters? Hosting the Beauxbatons is complete. Yay! This is good. Very good. So we get a new outfit, which we are going to have to try on now. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to do the Maui thing. You're welcome. It is so true though. Once you do it once or twice, it's like, it's just, yeah, it's just there. All right, so we're gonna be taking ourselves out of, our Professor Trelawney / Madame Maxime look that we have going on here. Yeah, I was cool. I definitely love this outfit for this quest. I feel like it was just right. It was totally perfect for what I wanted to do. I literally don't have a better outfit right now, so, yeah, anyways, there it is. Here is the new Beauxbaton outfit. I do like it. Only thing is it just feels incomplete without the hat. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I mean, the outfit looks really great, but without the hat, it just misses that flair, you know? Now, the hair isn't quite like Aurélie's, but it is kind of like how you actually see it in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in the movie. We saw Fleur Delacour with her hair straight back, and, well, I mean, all the girls kind of had that, so it's kind of more in keeping with that look. Now, this is Delphi with the silver or white, whatever, hair. You can go with some other colors like blue. I thought, oh, maybe we'll just test that out, see how it looks. And it doesn't look that good. Yeah, it's a totally different blue. I find the Beauxbaton uniform is more of like a silvery blue, and this other one's like a, I don't even know. It's a very strange blue. It's cool, but at the same time, it's very different. So yeah, we're gonna stick with the black hair. It makes it stand out. I've left her with the blue eyes, obviously. I think it really does kind of help make everything sort of pop. a little bit. So I really liked it. Now, the only thing is you can't have the hairstyle, guys, without the hat. So not loving that feature with a lot of these hairstyles. You should be able to take off the hats. Also, too, with some of them, you should be able to still wear the skirt and not the top. So this is where I feel like they need to get a couple more features or graphics or whatever from The Sims. They need to take like a page out of their playbook when it comes to app games. Now, I'm not talking about like, you know, PC or console type of, you know, character sort of creation. I'm more talking about, you know, like the Sims app. I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but it does allow you to choose certain things like that. So maybe they can take like a little bit out of that playbook, maybe even 2 out of the console, because I know the Sims app game is like at least the one I'm thinking of. I think there's like 2 now or something, but they're a little bit different. So I feel like if they kind of incorporated like you getting to choose more sort of things, again, like they already have the hairstyle, what's the big deal if they take off the hat, right? Which gives us a lot more options to do some other looks. So I definitely really like that. You guys, I love it. I love that you're putting all the lyrics in there to Maui. So that is that in terms of the BEAUXBATONS limited time side quest. Now, Chapter 3 is going to be what is going to be the next live stream. So we're going to be going to the 3 broomsticks. So we're actually going to Hogsmeade, which is going to be super cool, and we're going to have our first butterbeer there. I don't know if you guys have ever tasted butterbeer, but you put it in the chat section or comment section below if you have tried butterbeer. It is still on my bucket list. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a big magical thumbs up, and I will see you guys for the next Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery live stream. Bye, guys!